This is the Planet Earth here. I wanted to make a racist video, a anti-racist, whatever, racist, talking about racism. Alright, so there's this little girl, maybe she's like 18 years old, I don't know, she's a young adult or what the fuck she is. Evelyn, she's a pure white supremacist type of person, and she hates every other race except for white. I'm white. I know this because I'm white, I think. I don't know, my dad's white. I really don't have any idea. So anyways, now, what I don't get is this whole racism thing has always been this way. It's been like this probably for hundreds of years. But I still don't get it though. It's because one race is different than the other. They have to be excluded from society in a way. Like let's say in the older days, like the 1940s and 50s, where was it just racist? The colors had to be in a certain position. Colors couldn't go to certain stores. Wow, that is just sad. It's in a strong sense. It's just sad. It's like, okay, they're human beings. They have skin. They breathe the same way. They act the same way. I don't understand the racism, and I still don't get it. And I never will. I think I would like to speak to a KKK member, a real one, and just ask, what is it that you actually hate about different races? Why? And what do you get out of it though? I know, I just want to know, what do you guys get out of it? Like, what's the purpose? Like, why do you feel that other races have or are ruining white people? I don't get that. Honestly, I don't. And then I'd like to talk to a Black Panther if possible and ask, what is it that you hate about the white people so much? Now, you also have to remember that these two generations, my generation and the generation after me, which is the kids currently as of this video, you also have to remember that these generations are turning slightly different. The older gentlemen like me and other people, or people my age, would be more racist than kids. Interracial couples are going up. What's the other one? I'm not going to go into that topic. But there's just other things there that I just don't understand. I'm kind of the last generation that either had the opportunity to be racist or not be racist. But if people weren't racist now, at this generation, then the next generation wouldn't be racist at all. Now, here's the funny thing about this, and to the white supremacist, whatever, Evelyn, I don't understand you. You are very, very, very smart, but you make the whole race look bad because you don't know how to understand that other humans are humans, and other humans deserve the same respect and treatment as any other race. I don't understand it, and I never will. To the KKK and to the Black Panthers, if for some other ungodly reason you guys see this video, I would like to talk to you guys. I want to know. I'm not trying to say I'm anti-white or I'm anti-black or I'm anti-this or that. I just want to know, for what reason do you hate them? What is it deep down in your heart that has caused you so much pain in your life and your parents' lives and your grandparents' lives that you have to hate certain colors of people's skins? And that's particularly what it comes down to mainly, is color of skin. Just the color of the skin. And you have people who actually would like to destroy you. I don't get that. What do you guys get out of it? I don't understand to the KKK and to the Black Panthers. You guys, I know you guys love your colors, and I know you guys love. I just don't understand it. I don't see what the black people did so bad, and to the black people, I don't. Actually, I do see a lot of shit that the white people had done back in the 16 and 1700s that would piss a lot of black people off. I could see that, but in general, not every white person is like that. Not every person is racist like that. Not every person wanted you guys to be slaves for all those years, and and vice versa in Africa. White people were slaves too. At least that's what I've been told, but I don't know if I believe that or not. But I just don't understand though. It's just a color of skin, and maybe slight differences in eye color, and that's all it is. And it's sad. It's just really sad because there's no reason for it. I don't see the reasoning as to why we have to hate other races. I'm trying to fathom it. The human race cannot exceed or go into the future appropriately with the way things are going on. The human race is going to fail miserably within the next 100 years if this racism continues. I eventually believe that, this is my opinion, I'm eventually going to believe that some country is going to attempt a bomb of some sort or a biochemical weapon, and we will be dead before the year 2100. And if not, but if so, it would be the demise of racism that caused it. Hate and racism caused the human race to be extinct, just like a meteorite hit Earth and supposedly destroyed the dinosaurs. So, I mean, the dinosaurs weren't racist. They just ate each other based on size, but they never said, well, because you got this long of a tail, you can't be in our group. So I still don't understand how racism became to be. All I know is we only live on a small ball in the middle of space, in the middle of nowhere, and we have nowhere else to go at this point. And even when we do, we only have each other. I mean, literally, we only have each other. And once that goes away, you will be lonely forever. Once you go into space and you're all by yourself, you'll have nobody else but nobody. And that's why it's important that you stop being racist if possible. Because in the future, when we do have to leave the planet Earth, and that's eventually going to happen, you're going to have to put your racist aside, because eventually it's going to get to the point where all racists are going to need to be together to save this planet. And without all the racists together to save this planet, the Earth won't survive. Well, it'll survive fine without us on it. And that's how I feel. People who are racist, I'll never understand it. I don't have that kind of mind. I don't believe in it. I mean, sometimes we make jokes, but we always laugh it off. But for somebody to be continuously racist, I mean, we're talking hatred towards other colors of skin, pigmentation. It's sad. It really is. It's sad because I just don't understand it. I don't understand the actual mechanism of being racist. I don't understand the mechanism of the hatred. And I think most of this racist stuff will be based off of history and not what's happening now. Now, there's stereotypes to each race, and I will not go into those because I am not going to go down to that level. However, there's a lot of stereotypes, and the stereotypes make people racist. And I think it's wrong. Blacks, whites, Mexicans, Jews, they all live together on this planet. And if we don't mix right, the world is going to end in chaos. But if we set aside our differences this world could be the coolest place in the universe. People should think about that before they start spewing stuff out of their mouth. Think how great the world would be if people were not racist. Just think about it. Like, if you actually take the time to say, what if there was no racist people on this planet? Right now, we'd probably be about 300 or 400 years in advanced future already. You know, we would probably be teleporting from planet to planet in seconds or less. I mean, I just believe that if we didn't have this deficiency or gene that makes us racist in general, or uncomfortable against other colors or pigments of humans, I do honestly believe that we would be at least 300 years in the future already, in advance, in technology-wise. I also believe that there would be very little crime on this planet. Matter of fact, I don't think there'd be any crime, to be honest. If nobody was racist, everybody would be buds. And I do believe that would actually cause a really big population. But it would also cause, because the population is so big, out of all those people, you're going to have geniuses. Geniuses will create, the minds that some of these people can have by having more people on the earth would actually cause them to create stuff on other planets and then populate those planets. That is the goal of humans, is to populate and to procreate. And because you're procreating, you are technically a virus going to a different planet and infecting that planet with the human gene, which is not a bad thing considering I'm a human, and continuing the human race there. And when we die, which we will, then the future generations have somewhere else to go, and they're not racist. Not racist, they don't get in fights as much. If they don't get in fights as much, the human race can continue. So, I'm going to end the video by saying racist equals end of humankind. Non-racist equals continuing existence of humankind for at least a few 100 million years. The sun ain't going nowhere for a couple billion years. So I think we have enough time to scat our shoes and get up in our spaceships and travel to different galaxies and universes or whatever. So that racism thing once it can be put aside, and we have an abundance of population, and a lot of those populations will have geniuses, and when those geniuses come, they'll put stuff together to create stuff that would be unmanageable today, and we will succeed in the future, but we have to stop being racist for that to start. That's my opinion. Thank you guys for watching.